Let's get straight into it. So you've watched a few hours of dropshipping videos now. You know what a winning product looks like. You know what a good ad looks like. You could probably explain this whole thing to a friend at a party, or you're probably telling people that you've tried dropshipping and now you're that guy that's gonna go around and start talking about it. Okay? You've made no money. Obviously, you've made no money, and that's completely fine. So let me get into the real stuff. Let me just tell you how it really is. So you're gonna be bad at it. You're gonna suck. You're gonna suck. Like with anything else in life, when you start something new, you're gonna be shit at it. You're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna be some sort of miracle dropshipper that makes $100,000 in his first month. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. So this whole video is kind of debunking that whole thing about um, thinking that this is gonna be a quick little get rich quick scheme. If that's what you think this is, then this is not for you. You might as well go ahead and start rug pulling. So, all right, let's get into it. So, failing doesn't mean that you learned it wrong. It doesn't mean that you're stupid. It doesn't mean that you're autistic, whatever. That's just what the start looks like every time for everyone. The guy you've been watching on YouTube, the big YouTubers that I was also talking about in my previous video, they also had a shitty store too. They also had shitty ads too at the beginning. Completely normal. Okay? And also remember, I talked about identity dopamine. I strongly suggest that if you guys haven't seen that video, you look at it. It's a short video explaining it. It's an absolute trap that so many people fall into. I've fallen into it myself, but that's the part you have to be careful of, okay? So, because when you suck at something, it doesn't feel good. It sucks. It sucks, right? But the important part is that you push through that. It's that you keep going after that, right? Now, my advice, what I tell people is instead of watching hours and hours of videos, you just have to start applying. You start applying, boys. You have to start applying. And the reason why is because the experience you actually build is going to give you so much more knowledge and information and, like I said, experience than all the videos you've watched. You could watch so many videos, it does not compare to actual straight experience that you get from building a store, from putting out ads and doing all of that. Okay? So, what you're going to do is you're going to pick a product, any product, go on Calo Data, go on, you've probably seen countless videos on how to choose a product, how to find a winning product, okay? Go ahead, do that. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to pick a product. You're going to then build a store with Shopify, a free theme. You don't have to get into any of the AI page builders or the paid themes. It doesn't matter right now. It does not matter right now. So these are going to be the first two steps, right? And then after that, the last step is going to be to create your ads. So what I would recommend is Meta ads, Facebook ads. I think it's just way better. I think Meta is just way better at um, not only teaching you how the algorithm works and how, like you can do whatever you want. Okay, at the end of the day, you're a free man, you're a free woman, you can do whatever you want. So these are the first three things you're gonna do. So it does not matter what the outcome of this is, you're just gonna do it. Okay? So that's gonna be your first step when it comes to building up that experience and trying to understand what dropshipping really is. Um, so when you create your ads, what you're gonna want to do is you can watch a few videos too. Well, you should, because you have no idea how to do it. So watch a few videos on how to actually create a campaign, how to publish creatives, and how to do everything like that. So put in like $10 to $15 a day if you want. You can spend even less. It does not matter. The whole point here is to test things out, to start playing around with the tools that you have. So, well, not really the tools, but just trying out Meta. Basically, trying out Meta, trying out Shopify, because I know it can be very overwhelming. I know for me, when I first opened Shopify, it was like, holy, there is so much that I have no idea what is going on here, but it's okay. The point here is to learn and to get comfortable with Shopify, get comfortable with Meta, and all of that. So that's going to be your first step, your first little step into the right direction, because here the whole point, I'm going to lock in here, but the whole point of starting a new business is to just start something. This is so important because people overcomplicate this so much. People overcomplicate this so much that they don't even do anything. They just watch videos, they don't try it, or they do try it, but then they're overwhelmed, it doesn't work, and then they give up. Start something, guys. You have to start something. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. And then later on, we're gonna also go into how we pick a product, how we build a store, what do we use, and then how do we create our ads. So that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen.